Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've been trying to get this video edited and uploaded since April, and I've just been so busy with finals and the end of the semester approaching. Now that that's over with, I have a little bit more time to edit this video. I recorded this video back in April, probably like 2 or 3 weeks after I bleached my hair, because my roots were starting to grow in, and I didn't want to keep re-bleaching my hair because I had already bleached it 3 times. So I didn't really want to bleach my roots because I didn't have enough new growth to bleach it, but I just didn't really like the way it was starting to look anymore either. So I just went and dyed my hair powder blue. So I'm using powder blue from Adore semi-permanent hair color, and the directions state to start off on freshly shampooed hair. So to shampoo your hair, towel dry it, and then apply the dye, and then shampoo it again. And you're also supposed to process your hair or let the dye sit in your hair for 15 minutes underneath a processing cap or conditioning cap with heat, or for 30 minutes without heat. So since I have a hooded dryer, I just sit underneath my hooded dryer. So when I'm dyeing my hair, I always like to mix it with conditioner. Conditioner just kind of helps stretch the dye so I don't have to use so much. And for the most part, it doesn't really change the color. I will say that mixing the dye with conditioner, it can contribute to the dye fading a little bit faster, but other than that, it's not really gonna make the color too light. I guess it really depends on the ratio of dye to color you use. I kind of like use like a 2-to-1 ratio, so like 2 ounces of conditioner and 1 ounce of dye. I suppose if you add like a drop of dye to conditioner, yeah, you're probably not gonna notice much of the color. But if you have like a pretty good amount of both, it's not going to really change the color. And I guess it also depends on the color itself. Like some colors, they are dark enough to where if you add conditioner, it's not going to really do anything. Like a black hair dye, adding conditioner to that, the color is still going to be black. Still going to look black on your hair. So one thing I want to make sure that I mention is that when you are dyeing your hair, try to use a stain barrier. So I use petroleum jelly or vaseline around my hairline. You can just use oil. There's other products out on the market that are stain barriers for dyeing your hair too. But honestly, oil or petroleum jelly, they work just fine, and they have multi-use, of course. And if you do happen to get dye on your skin, it's not a big deal, especially with semi-permanent colors. With permanent colors, yes, because that's a chemical, it can actually burn your skin if you leave the dye. If the dye gets on your skin and it's not removed it's not removed quickly. Semi-permanent dyes are not going to really do that. So there's products out there that do remove hair dye. A product that I use that works well is apple cider vinegar mixed with water. That pretty much gets the dye off my skin. You can also use like rubbing alcohol, although I don't like rubbing alcohol. That's especially because like sometimes it may come in contact with my hair since it's so close to my hairline. I don't really want to do all of that. And then there's just what was the other product? I can't think of it right now, but there's a lot of products you can use to remove dye from your skin if it gets on there. Not a big deal. And I have several videos of how I dye my hair, so I'm speaking from experience. This is what I use, and it works for me. So the thing about semi-permanent colors is that they do fade, especially shades of blue and purple. I feel like those fade very quickly versus when I use a semi-permanent black dye to dye my hair. That color did not fade that quickly. But like a color like this, yes, it's going to fade. It actually did fade quickly. I had to go back in and like re-dye it a few days later. So I did the same thing, shampooed my hair, mixed the dye with conditioner, applied the dye to my hair, shampooed it, and then deep conditioned. So now I'm on to the styling process. So what I'm going to do is spray my hair with aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice is like my staple product. It definitely helps with moisture. So I use aloe vera juice, and then I use the Afro-G Pro Vitamin Leave-In, the Eden Body Works Natural Pudding Souffle. That's my favorite moisturizer. And then I went in with the Aunt Jackie Styling Gel. I think it's the flaxseed one. Oh well, I don't remember all the products I use, but I'll leave everything in the description box below. And that gel doesn't have enough hold to it, so I ended up going in with Eco Styler Gel. Eco Styler Gel, and it's also the flaxseed line. Eco Styler Gel has a lot of hold to it, but it's also very dry. So that's like the downside of it. But at this point, like, my hair is so short, so I can't really do much to my hair other than slick it down and wear it like in a wash and go. But I wasn't really feeling wash and go that day, so I just wanted to slick it down. So that's pretty much all I did, was just take the gel, apply it to my hair, brush it down. And then I did tie my scarf on, and I sat under my hooded dryer for like 30 minutes. And I'm going to come back and show you how it looks. So, yeah, I really like this color. I think it came out really nice. However, my hair does not look like that in May. I'm debating on whether or not I want to share what I've done to my hair since then. I may or may not upload a video about that, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.